I would think so. I think that on the national level, most countries have taken those measures that they should take. It's to, on one hand, of course, protect the health of citizens as well as they can, but also protect their jobs, their economies, and avoid that there is kind of a domino effect going through the economy with companies going bust and people being unemployed. I mean, we have enough concerns on our minds already. We shouldn't have, in addition, be thinking about the fact that we might be losing our jobs and so on. Of course, what we see is that this is kind of an asymmetric shock throughout Europe. All countries are impacted, but some countries are impacted much more. Compared to the discussion that we've had with the financial crisis 10 years ago, the big difference, of course, is that here, I would say there is no moral hazard. You cannot say that one country is to blame for the situation in which they are. That's the first element. And the second element is that, well, this is not about an economy the size of Greece. This is about economies the size of Italy, the size of Spain, which are the number 3 European economy, and in the case of Spain, I think number 4 or 5. So can we afford ourselves throughout Europe to have those economies kind of as a stone, a millstone, dragging with ourselves for the next 10 years? There will be a post-corona moment. The question is, how do you give in that post-corona moment kind of a confidence boost to those economies to get out of what had happened, which obviously is here a one-off event. This is not a structural event.
But Minister, can you just nail this down for me? The ECB has done an extraordinary amount so far and effectively is again doing the heavy lifting for the bloc. The ESM is available to supply credit lines to individual countries. Why are you and the other 8 national signatories so focused on the idea of a coronavirus bond or a euro bond issued by the ESM? Surely there is enough financial support already provided.
Well, I think that what the ESM can do on the short term, which is this ECCL method, is good. And let's get this going as fast as we can. The question that we're addressing is, will this be enough? And shouldn't we at least be planning for something in additional? No one knows how long this is going to go on. No one knows what the impact will be on the longer term. I would be surprised if even, let's say in a month, we say, you know, we've beaten this coronavirus. We should not be, after the coronavirus, be confronted to a huge debt crisis, which would be completely asymmetrical throughout Europe. I mean, the prosperity of the European bloc is based on the fact that this is the biggest trading zone in the world. This is the biggest trading partner in the world. We would lose that position if you would have such a big asymmetrical situation in which we probably will be after this crisis. I mean, the countries which are the most impacted. I mean, if you look at their public finances and maybe just their taxation revenues today, I'm quite sure that those taxation revenues are completely wiped out at the moment where you have huge costs which you have to bear. This is the typical example of what, when you would be studying economics, you would have in a textbook what they call an economic shock, which is a short-term thing which you would need to find a way to get through. And we have often kind of different opinions throughout Europe. But today, every finance minister is a fan of John Maynard Keynes. I mean, everyone is investing in the economy today. The whole question is, how do you make sure that those economies which are so heavily impacted, how do you avoid that you put them in an economic crisis for the next 10 years?
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.